better wait here. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
10 minutes is a long time to be away from them.
Peace, love, and blessings is all I'm after. Beautiful women, good cushion, a whole lot of laughter. Designer linen to stay dapper, then cap it off with a fly-ass caption to go, these moments we capture. Life is a blessing, every L is a lesson. If you really believe in God, then why the F is you stressing? I'm Shaka Zulu in the FUBU. Just trying to build this ecosystem like the so-called Jews do. It's the Culture Uncut podcast, and I'm back with my brother here.
You already know the campaign, man. No man can, the wet man can. President of Wet Lives Matter, cause if it ain't wet, then it don't even matter. Play me my theme music.
Hang out a little bit, man. Everybody that's hanging out with us, make sure y'all engage. Vibe with us a little bit. Ducking the self-hate and don't care who discriminate. I determine my fate, only the real gonna relate. It's the Culture Uncut podcast. I'm kidding with the family here. Yeah, we are back at it, man. It's the Culture Uncut podcast.
My man Casanova over there on the West Coast.
I should tell like how you
kicking the vibes.
He brought this shit. And I can just tell like how you respond. He brought this shit.
What's my man who made the intro?
Whoa. Can't run it back. Can't run it back twice, man. It's the Culture Uncut podcast. We back at it. Brethren, how y'all feeling? Y'all good?
Oh yeah, that boy muted, so you know he ready. How you feeling, Nova? Oh yeah.
Unmute yourself, man. Yeah, it's amateur hour right now, dog.
Nah, man, you had muted it, dog. You muted my mic.
I turned it down a little bit, man.
It's a
What's
you
up with
muted
it?
it, man. I'm cooling, bro. You hear me?
Okay.
Man. Always.
That's what's up. Beautiful hump day. Y'all getting through the week all pleasantly, like?
Yeah, we pulling it along. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We
Let's catch up.
We moving in.
Well, before we catch up, let's get our bars in, then we'll catch up, man. It's been about a week since we dropped the show. We just never gonna get back to the 3 shows a week. We'll try to give y'all 2, but a one solid one is where we at with it. But let's do our intros and catch up a little bit on life. Peace, love, and blessings. That's all I'm after. Beautiful woman, good cushion, a whole lot of laughter. Designer linen to stay dapper, then cap it off with a fly-ass caption to go with these moments we capture. Life is a blessing. Every L is a lesson. If you really believe in God, then why the F is you stressing? I'm Shaka Zulu in the FUBU, and we just trying to build this ecosystem like the so-called Jews do, and I'm back with my brethren.
Man, what it do? It's your boy DJ Noah Fresh. You already know I got my people with me. 2 stepping through the week like always, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm prime time. Slicker than some baby all at Diddy's house.
Oh, yeah. 8 toes down, huh? Yo, it's your boy Trey Pound of Moisturizer. Y'all already know. They call me Bit Skeet, Larry Hoover, soaking draws. Hallelujah. President of Wet Lives Matter, because if it ain't wet, it don't even matter, man. Play me my theme music. Splash.
Yeah, Bit Skeet is wild in the intro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's wild.
Not
When you're
Big
writing that
Skeet.
bar down, yeah, Big Skeet is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Skeet man, yeah, that's me.
Bruh, y'all, bro. Y'all need to be stopped. Y'all need to be stopped.
How y'all week been, man? Everything been straight with it?
Groovy, man.
Groovy?
It's going, bro. I need to hit the lottery as always, man. I need to hit that lottery, bro. ASAP.
You gotta create your lottery, bro. There's no betting on gambling and for your dreams to come true is a sad bet, brother. You gotta play the business lottery. You gotta get out here in the real trenches. Well, I ain't gotta tell you that. I'm just talking to I know you know that. But to the gamblers that are holding up the gas station lines, I'm just trying to get 25 on pump 5, and you scratching off, man, holding up the lines, bro. Like, spend that money in the business world, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, move along, sir.
Yeah,
that might be the one, bro. That might be the one.
Might be. I mean,
Bitch, I might be.
9 times out of 10, it ain't. We already know how that go when you doing all them damn scratch offs. You know what I'm saying? Wasting the kids' money you could be saving and buying some groceries, man.
But y'all pay off when you hit that big one. You don't think so?
Mhm.
I don't know anybody that ever hit the big one. That's the thing.
My Auntie P, we hit it. She
What's the
hit
big one for Pee Wee?
Yeah, what's
she hit 6 figures. She hit
Oh
six
yeah,
figures. Yeah,
that's solid. That's
Oh,
solid.
yeah.
Shout out Uncle Pee Wee, Auntie Pee Wee.
yeah. She hit
That's good
her
answer.
and her daughter. They had hit. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
we might have
They
to
be hitting.
investigate them.
They be hitting. Then
yeah.
like that was they hit for 6 figures, both of them, and then
Is it
they'll
Pee
hit.
Wee, the daughter Pee Wee Jr.?
Nah, that ain't not Pee Wee Jr. But then they hit for six
PJR is
figures.
crazy.
They hit for 6 figures, and then they'll hit like the 25,000 one. They'll be hitting that like it ain't nothing, bro. They know how to play this.
They know how to play it. Okay,
Oh
okay.
yeah, oh yeah,
Professional gamblers.
yeah.
They
Okay.
ain't teach you shit then, boy.
Nothing. Like go throw me a couple numbers, Auntie. Throw me a couple numbers.
Oh,
How
okay,
you
so they know.
how football going for you, man? With the kid and everything.
Oh, it's going good, man. It's going good. He balling out. They made some changes on the offense. The old Daddy Ball gone, bro. Daddy
Oh yeah.
Ball has left the building.
Oh,
He
y'all
What
quit.
kicked them
happened?
out?
Nah, he quit on his own, bro. The pressure was too much for him. He wasn't producing. He was just trying to feature his son in every spot. He'll put his son at quarterback, and then his son running. Then he put his son at receiver, and they throwing to his son. And it wasn't producing nothing. And then, he leaves in dramatic fashion, then try to take shots via his
What'd he
IG.
call you on the way out?
He ain't call me nothing. He ain't call me nothing. I ain't never had no bad words to him. I just tried to like give him some words of advice how to make the offense better.
Yeah, I see a lot
Um,
of dads, man, that be like they make this whole pop Warner football thing dramatic. But I see a lot of partners that I went to school with, cats I knew growing up, man. They
trying to
be talking about
relive.
it. It just be a lot of beef, a lot of like subliminal shots they be throwing at each other. But it's like it ain't even about that, man. I think some of the parents get caught up into pop Warner, and it's not that serious. Most of those kids are gonna peak at that part. A lot of those kids
Yeah.
are gonna peak at that part, bruh.
By the
And
time
it's
you get
more
to high
about
school,
development, man. All the dramatic and all the back and forth sassiness, like it takes away from the children and what it's really about, man. In a lot
them
of
kids be
aspects.
burnt out. They be burnt out. I seen on the last game, man. My son them playing this team. I forgot the name of the team. But the kid made a penalty. He was on the other team. He made a penalty, right? They got a touchdown call back. Man, the coach threw the kid down on the football field, bro. And I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
nice.
I was like, am I the only one that seen that? That better have been his son, bro. Because boy, man, you ever get in my son's face talking,
Nobody
bro?
said nothing. The refs or nobody had
Nobody,
intervened.
nobody, bro. I was just like, what kind of league is this? Because I'm telling you, if that was my son, bro, man, ain't no words gonna be said. I'm just coming. I'm running down on you, punches and all. I'm not getting in your face asking you why you did it. What you did it for is just punches.
Mm.
Yeah, man. We had a skirmish this past Saturday. Our game didn't even finish. They had to pretty much cancel the game. So the game was getting kind of physical. One of our big guys, he was suspended from the game before for the first half, right? So in the second half, when he got in, he just started smacking shit. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. He was on a tear, just slamming motherfuckers, smacking people, all legal stuff. Like he ain't doing that outside the lines, but he hit a kid that was trying to cut back on one play, and you just hear you hear from the stands like, wow. I'm hyped myself. I'm like, woo, like chills, man. So when one of his teammates of the other team, the guy that got hit from the opposing team, jumped up and pushed him, and then our players jump in. So it's some pushing going back and forth, which is cool. You know, usually the refs break that up. The flash going everywhere. That's cool. But a couple of the parents from the other team ran off the sidelines, and it almost got ugly.
Oh,
It
that
almost got ugly. They lucky Harlan was out that play, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got cut his foot the week before. I told y'all in the group chat, but he cut his foot, so he only played the first half. By halftime, he said, "Dad, I feel like it's opening up," so he had to sit him down. But I said, man, that's God looking out for me, man. Because my boys out on that field, and that lady went on the field and pushed somebody's kid. I said, that was my son. I would have set this whole park on fire
That
for sure.
motherfucker out. But he threw that kid down with force. Like he was mad. He was yelling at him. He just threw him down on the ground. And like nobody's stopped or nothing. I was like, man, I kind of wanted to come out the stands and be like, hey, bro, what is your problem, dog?
You didn't want to do nothing, dog.
Who? I did. But then I realized that
Now
ain't
he
my
saw
fight.
it
I don't
big,
know.
boy. He was like, nah, I believe it. Nigga alone.
I ain't worried about that. I told y'all, look, I stay strapped. I throw punches first,
Yeah.
but I will shoot. I'm a shooter. So.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, you got out there. He got the best of you. You one of them, huh?
No. He
You
wouldn't
can't be
have got.
busting slow. There's kids out there. You can't be
I wouldn't.
shooting. You gotta shoot a fair one at the park. You can't risk shooting a
Yeah, you
kid.
just gotta get your ass beat in front of your kid.
Yeah, they get shot too. Kids get shot every day, B.
What? Nah, you can't air it out at the park, man.
No, you can't air it out at the park. You gotta throw some
Man,
hands.
I can't be a world star, bro.
Man, before
But
our game, it was 2 dudes that went to jail. Like it
What?
was 2 cats.
What
Yeah,
park you
bro.
play at? What park?
Actually, we in Wellington, right? Which is a very rich neighborhood, to be honest. One of the richest
Man.
neighborhoods probably in America. But some hood teams do come. I'm not gonna blame it on the hood team because it's not like that. Parents, bro, I just think parents just be overzealous, man. They too emotionally unstable. A lot of these parents need to calm down, smoke some weed before they go to these games and vibe out because it's just not that serious, man. It's all about the children and their development, man. And when the game's getting canceled because adults coming off the sideline, it's just goofy, bro.
It's
Like
real cool.
kids gotta suffer.
That's why
At
you gotta
what
keep
point
that
do they
baseball
like
bat.
they round everybody up, bring the parents and like the referees
You
and everybody?
can't, bro.
Like,
Cause they be too lit too. How you gonna round them parents up? They so
Oh no, I
emotional
already
charged.
filed on the ref. Like they was over there
Yeah.
kiki laughing that the game got canceled. I'm like, bro, I paid too much money.
Man, how you gonna foul on the ref? They don't want they ain't there for the ignorant. They just there
No,
to
but
the ref.
they can control the game a little bit better though, right?
Man,
Even
refs
when
be
they
getting
kicked our
knocked out of
player
them
out,
games, bro. Refs be getting knocked out of them games too, bro.
well, they need to get tougher. They need to get tougher.
Diabolical.
Hey, Jay Stubbins, what it do? Tierra in the comments hanging out. 3 stacks, what it do? We vibing a little bit, man. Y'all engage, ask questions, join the show a little bit. Let me get this banner going, man. We appreciate everybody for hanging out with us. It's the Coach Uncut podcast. We definitely gonna do this every Wednesday. Any other day, if we give y'all a Monday or a Friday, that's just a bonus at this point. We can't promise 3 shows. We'll try to get y'all 2.
We're so busy, man. It's not that we don't want to. It's just
Definitely want to.
We have so much going on, so much motion going on, bro. Blessings.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna even complain about it. It's just so many moving parts and right direction. So you ask for days like this, so you gotta be ready for when they come.
Oh,
yes, sir. Yes,
no
sir.
crying. No crying.
Whatsoever. Shaking the hurricane. Everybody dealt with that a little bit, man. Well, not you. You on the West Coast, but me and Trey, I caught some outer bands. Hurricane Helene. How are they saying it?
I don't know. I fucked up the name a
Felicia?
couple
I thought it
times.
was
Every time I
Felicia.
try to say it right, somebody corrected
Oh,
me. So I
Helene.
don't know which
Oh,
one
yeah,
it is
Helene.
right now.
Man,
Me
Is it
neither.
Helen?
I think it's
Yeah.
Helen.
It's
I don't
some
be
random
tracking
white
no
lady.
more, man. I try to track these earthquakes and fires.
How did it affect you up there in AT? I only got the outer bands, man. Just some rain. Kids did get out of school for a day, so that just killed me one day. I ain't have to go into the car loop. Got a morning off to vibe a little bit, but we ain't really get hit like that. Almost getting the hurricane is the best vibes though, because you get the breeze, get the cloudy weather, a little rain. You get to play a little Drake, some Sade, vibe out a little bit. But Trey, like it went right across Atlanta, right?
Yeah, it did, but it really didn't impact my area as much as it did everyone else that stationed with me. It had some guys they had to like close up the office or close up their neck of the woods. They lost power, wasn't able to drive out because it got flooded in. They got flooded in and whatnot. But the most we had, we lost Wi-Fi, air, and like you said, it was a good vibe. I was kind of glad that it happened because I needed some rest and open up the windows and get me some rest, let that cool breeze come in, and make some soup. Just chill, dog. I got on TikTok a couple times, went live.
Old as fuck. some soup.
What soup?
What
You don't
kind of
like
soup
soup
you
in the
like?
fall? How's that? Oh,
Hold on.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I just went crazy on some soup last night. Why you talking crazy? I ain't gonna
Ain't
lie
nothing but
to you, bro.
seasoned
That soup was
water.
busting.
Soup ain't
you don't
nothing but
like soup? I
Bro,
don't
it
know what
got
kind of soup.
vegetables in I
seasoned
mean,
water. That's all soup is. Seasoned water.
what
Huh.
was that? Denver, I had a crazy tomato soup out there that was just stupid. I think we went 2 mornings to go get that thing, right,
I
Trey?
mess with some tomato soup
Yeah,
with
it's a
some grilled
tomato bisque.
cheese.
Yeah,
With some
buddy.
grilled cheese. Yeah, I mess with that with some grilled cheese. That's fire. Dip
So
some
why you
The
grilled
beefing with the
toilet
other
gonna be
soup?
fire.
Yeah, with that doggone heavy cream from the bisque and then the cheese. Yeah, it's gonna light you up a little bit.
Be so good though. You dip that thing in there on that sourdough. Man,
So you don't like soup at all during the wintertime? Like, what's your
I
bag
just
then?
I just
Like
never
usually like fall, winter. That's when you get in your soup bag, right? Is that just
fried chicken. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Nah, I just
No, you decide you might be right.
no, I don't eat fried chicken like that. Um, I don't
Oh,
know.
here you go.
I just never been like a soup person. I like gumbo. That's about it. But I've just never like I ain't never just I ate some soup the other day at Hibachi, some onion soup. That was pretty good. But I just feel like soup is nothing but seasoned water, bro.
What do y'all do in the fall and winter times? I know it's Florida, so you really don't like get that cold, or you
Who
really
from
don't ever
Florida?
have.
He talking to you like he ain't from Florida. What y'all do in Florida?
I'm not there now though. I've been gone from Florida about 20 years, nigga.
All of a sudden he forgot what's home. Boy,
I
I
eat
tell
soup
you.
year round, bro. So it don't really like only thing I really change in the wintertime, I probably jump into a little eggnog. I actually drink more during the wintertime for some odd reason. Like I'm not a heavy alcohol drinker, but during the wintertime, fall season, when this time of the year hit, I get a little bit more festive. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
I bro, soup. My pops will make a fish head soup at any given point in time, and I go grab me a bowl like off the
It's
rip.
with the fish
So
head in
it
there.
ain't got to be cold for me.
Oh
Yeah,
They
yeah.
got the fish head. Like they
Uh,
yeah, no, I'm
yeah.
good. Eyeballs be looking at you and stuff.
Nah, you can actually take those out.
You eat them?
The eyeballs? So why would I
Yeah.
do that? No.
In Japan they eat them. They say it's a good source of protein and stuff.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Miso soup,
Yeah,
man.
it's
Bro, to mention miso soup. That's one of probably one of my least.
You don't
Like
like miso? Miso be
it's
fire.
light. I like it like because usually like in that they serve it right before you about to eat like a big meal, so it's like a light soup, but it's not. I like a hearty soup, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like soup that got like vegetables and like
That boy be
pot-
up there with that Campbell soup. Stop stunting.
I don't know if I got a favorite soup, but I do like a nice hearty soup, man. Miso is
yeah,
just
no
like
that
real
that
like
I
that
do like
tomato
fried
soup I
chicken. I
had
just
in
don't eat it a lot, Tiara. She said you don't like fried chicken. I do like fried chicken. I just don't eat it a lot. There's something about that grease.
no, she's like, I know a lie when I see one, boy. Yeah. Nigga got a bucket right behind her right now, probably.
KLC. What when y'all ate chicken? What was your favorite chicken that y'all ate? Chicken restaurant.
I feel like we shouldn't be talking about chicken like that on this show, man. I just feel like it's like we stereotyping putting ourselves in it. Like Coach
I
Uncut, now we
told
just
y'all. I
doing
told y'all
fried chicken
Koreans
breakdowns.
eat more fried chicken than black people, dog. I keep trying to tell y'all.
I'm not about to do a fried chicken breakdown on the Coach Uncut podcast, man.
Yeah.
It's part of the
That's
culture.
crazy.
Next week it'll be watermelon.
Yeah,
Watermelon
seedless
good
or
though.
none.
Watermelon good, boy. That shit be so juicy. Frozen watermelon too. Yo,
We got a wild docket, man. Let's start getting into some of the shenanigans, man. What's going on? Y'all see the Diddy updates? They finna fry that boy, man.
they got
100%.
120 accusers come out, bruh. Bruh, they just came out the woodwork on this boy, man. I think everybody from all the sex tapes gonna come out.
Uh-huh.
Not name the celebrities. Not name the
Well, didn't
celebrities.
what's the update? Give us the update real quick.
Well, I mean, that's a civil suit from the one he's talking about from a lawyer out in Texas. As of now, it doesn't appear. His lawyer has came out a couple of times and said it doesn't appear that he's finna cooperate. He's ready to take the stand. He's been denied bail, I think, for the third or fourth time. So I don't
Third
foresee
time.
him getting out of jail. He's gonna have to sit through this whole case. Um, that's where we at with it. They're saying it like everybody from like around the case, media outlets, they're saying there's a lot of rumors. This has no legalities on anything, but they're saying more people are higher celebrities, politicians are connected to this. So everybody's been waiting on pins and needles to see who names and what other celebrity or politician get caught up in this. But legal wise, like the charges just are like overwhelming. I don't see how he gonna be able to beat this from defacing AK-47s, uh,
Mm-hmm.
him using these tapes too to
It's arson, racketeering, sex
yeah,
trafficking for the purpose of prostitution.
and using these tapes for blackmailing and
Yeah.
Oh
things
yeah,
like
that's
that.
the main purpose
And
of it.
and that's and the thing is, he man, if they offer him a plea deal, if he wants to stay alive, he better take the plea deal, because if he goes to court, then all these names got to come out. So either they gonna get him, kill him in jail, or he take the plea deal and it's sealed and he goes about his business.
Man, what's crazy is like imagine like back then, all these doggone like high like level people like signing these NDAs to come to your event and do this. Like they thinking, oh, I signed this NDA, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Then they
I'm
go
pretty
there and
sure they
doing
didn't
all this.
sign no NDA. I'm pretty sure they
Oh,
just went. They just
I'm pretty sure that he has some type of NDA system.
why with them? They celebrities too, so they want that. They want that side of them to remain private. So they thinking that somebody like of Diddy stature is going to keep what they do private and amongst themselves because they're amongst like-minded people. So
Nah, bro,
they think that
hell
they
no.
can
Them
do
boy rock with the
evil,
NDA.
evil
That's the
with each
purpose of him
other.
taking his phones and stuff, right?
No, but if he got blackmail tapes on you, he not worried about you going to say what's at the party. He got footage of you. He's I don't think he may have used NDAs, but in my mind said like he got footage of everything that went on at the party, and you most likely got taken advantage of. So you going to say things about the party is highly unlikely in my mind. So
And
he
it's
may have
mute.
had NDAs at like some of his regular parties, but for the freak offs, I don't think you really need NDAs for the freak offs. I think everybody's as we all know, he had to place highly surveillance, man, and I don't think people even knew they were being recorded.
Every room you was recorded. Every movement that you made, you was on
But
videotape. So just
could
think he
could
sitting on
could they be
terabytes.
excused then? Like if you been recorded without against your like your will type deal,
If he
like
used
some
it, if
states.
he used it in such manner, they could bring charges against him. But then you out yourself. You know what I'm saying? You out yourself. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna have to take a plea deal to not let this get released because so many people will be affected by it.
That
So it's gonna
man
be
ain't taking
something
no
work. Man, it's
he
gonna
ain't
be
taking no
something.
plea deal.
I'm telling you, that's why his lawyer talking. He's appealing to the people that are in those tapes through his lawyer. Hey man, y'all might want to help me out. So whatever favors y'all got, whatever strings you got to pull to get me up out of here, do what you got to do because you don't want to see me going to trial because they don't want it to go to trial because then they got to bring everything into evidence, right? And once you
Let me
bring
tell
it
you
into
how this work, man. Let me tell you how this work. So anybody that's powerful that it may hurt, Diddy don't have the tapes, so he can't say what goes out. All he can do is run his mouth. But at the end of the day, the powerful people, the tapes and the footage and shit that they got, because everybody on them tapes ain't committed a crime. You haven't committed a crime by being on the tape. Like Diddy's on the indictment, those tapes are just extra shit. They
mm-hmm.
not that the tape's not even really evidence. That's really for like public people to realize who was at these parties type shit. But that ain't. I think if there's real politicians, and I think the FBI who got these tapes, they're not gonna let that shit get to the public. The high end politicians, I don't think that shit ever makes it to the light. Who they gonna out? Black celebrities.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Well,
even think
you
some of the rich, powerful white guys are really gonna get put out in all
I,
of this. I
if
think what really get exposed here because we seen Epstein, they got rid of him quick because
mm-hmm.
like he wasn't gonna be out in black celebrity. He was gonna be out in his community, right? I think they're gonna let Diddy rock. Diddy gonna go to trial. I don't think they're gonna kill him or nothing, and I don't think he's gonna be offered a plea deal because like he the kingpin. When you could tell on somebody like bigger than you, then cool, we'll give you a plea deal. And that's how the feds work. But we got the top dog. Like, there's nobody for you to tell on, really. Everybody below you gonna get lesser charges.
He got those other execs, all them dudes that step down, all them CEOs, all them big. It's bigger than him. It's bigger than Diddy.
Who?
The CEO of Nike, the CEO Clive Davis, all them other Lyra Coles, whatever his name is, all those other executives that all step down. It's bigger than him.
Man, I'll tell you what, I know
they stepped down to secure their severance package.
I don't think they got the evidence from those people to convict them of any crimes.
I know,
like, just
but it's
being
still
on the sex
bad.
tape is not it.
It's still bad though. It's still bad, bro.
No, that's what Meek Mill gonna do. Meek Mill got a team together that's gonna get all the evidence. So he got his own investigative work going on.
Just think if you this rich, powerful person, bro, and they got you up there having sex with boys. What? That's a bad look. Nobody ain't gonna want to deal with you. Nobody gonna want to do business with you, man. Like, you the CEO of Nike. Like, we don't need that around Nike. You gotta go, bro.
I don't want to argue like the outcome.
That's the moral. That's the moral.
We'll see how it all plays out. I don't think he gets a plea deal, and I don't think he snitches as far as like trying to take a plea deal. I think he gets on the stand. He tried to ego. I don't think he has a shot. And I'm not. And this I could be wrong in that because I thought Young Thug was jammed up too, but that case looking hella weak.
That's a state case, man. The state's so weak, bro. Like.
Regardless, I thought they had a lot of evidence versus Young Thug, and the way that case is unfolding right now, it looks very weak in that he may beat this. So you just never know. But in my opinion, FBI got this kind of locked up, and I don't foresee them giving away a plea deal. It just wouldn't make sense. It's like once you got the top dog, that's just not how the feds ever work. Once they got Meech, like who is Meech gonna tell on?
The cartel.
Once we got Meech, we got the whole conspiracy. They got everything laid out. Just like they had Meech shit in the Fed's office, I'm pretty sure they got Diddy shit already mapped out of who's who, which executives was doing what. They don't need him to tell.
No, it ain't a matter of telling. It's a matter of that getting entered into evidence, and even the defense can call it into evidence. So Diddy can fire shots like that. He like, I know I'm going, so hey, I'm a muddy up some other people with it. I'm gonna throw your names in it so y'all can't even eat too. If I'm not gonna eat, ain't nobody gonna eat. It's not about if they did something illegal. It's just about their reputation at that point.
Yeah, the feds don't care about that though.
No,
I don't think the feds care about that.
The people do that's on them tapes, dude.
And what are they gonna do? They can't do anything. The feds don't care. That's what I'm saying.
They can silence Diddy, or they can help him out. They can go pull some strings, do some favors, say, hey, go ahead and knock it off. Go on, give him 5 and let him go.
No, that ain't happening, man. What else we got?
Man. Never know, dog.
What else we got?
Yeah, I don't see that playing out that way. I think he might end up getting Epstein, bro. Like they're gonna find a way to put him to sleep, man.
But why would they Epstein if the tapes don't matter?
That's why I said I don't think they're gonna kill him at this point. I think it's gonna happen. What's about to happen is we've seen it happen with Epstein. And Epstein, like I said, Epstein's list was gonna be a lot of Jewish and white people. That's what you was about to see. They don't care about black. They made all these people rich. These people are mascots for other brands. Like we already see for what it is. Diddy wasn't really no damn billionaire whatsoever. I don't think most of these guys are real billionaires, man. Like, what are they really doing in business? Like Ciroc liquor? Like, for real. Like, how are you really getting $1 billion? These guys are propped up by Illuminati money, bruh. Straight up. And I think the Illuminati don't care about these dudes getting exposed, bruh. I think this is a bad message to like our youth and a lot of like our like kids that maybe looked up to these celebrities when they start finding out like some of the names that's on that list could crush people's like minds and consciousness when they find out like really how the world's operating, how evil and devilish it really is. But I don't think where we at right with it right now, I don't think they could keep it in a canister. I don't think they're gonna try to do is protect certain white names, man. In my opinion.
I hear that. I think it's just a doggone a ploy that like to keep us doggone distracted, keep niggas distracted. And what's gonna keep us distracted is entertainment, bro. And not like look at a lot of the real like shit that's going on in the world. We just gonna focus on what's the new Diddy news. You know what I'm saying? I think it's
Now,
just a
this
political.
to me is bigger than just Diddy news because this is a spiritual thing for me. I don't think this is just in my mind while I'm paying attention to it because I'm a spiritual person. You know what I'm saying? I think there's a lot of evil things, some devilish things that are going on around it that is real. So I'm paying attention from it for those reasons because I think it's some real devilish things going on around entertainment, you know,
Oh,
celebrity,
absolutely.
politics, and all of that we need to pay attention to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And he did a lot of I just dislike Diddy for what's all coming out and like you're gatekeeping and then you're making people do things to get to open up a door. You're making people have sex with you to open up a door. You know what I'm saying? To go to this level, not talent, not saying, hey man, you got here on talent. It's nah, you gonna give me something, and this is what it's gonna be. You put them in a compromising position, and I just can't. I can't respect them for that simple fact that you're taking the vulnerability of somebody because they want something so bad, and they're guilty too. They got play in it too, but
But that's
to,
what I'm talking about. All of we've seen that with Bill Cosby, with everybody they've Harvey Weinstein, everybody in Hollywood have all for opportunity, and for roles, for business opportunity, whatever it may be around Hollywood, it all goes back to the same thing. It ain't just Diddy. It's the whole entertainment industry, man.
yeah, and I hope it all crumbles. I hope it all crumbles, man, because it's sickening those people, man. The things that they do to each other and things that they just allow to go on. It's a big ploy. It's all a big ploy, bro. I'm kind of sick of the entertainment industry as a whole anyway, because they're all sicko weirdos anyway.
And that's what I'm
Mm.
saying. Like it's like it's a sacrifice. Like it's a ploy. Like we were saying. Like I think they just find like different times to like put shit out for us to like smoke and mirrors type shit.
Man, no smoke, man. You gotta be you gotta be on your pivot. But people gonna vibrate at the level they gonna vibrate anyway, bro. You can give people all the information, and they still not gonna consume it properly. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's
it's
something in the
just
cosmics, man. Just too many people predicted this to come out like this year. Cat Williams was one of the ones that started. You have that Lady Jaguar, right? It's something cosmetically that's going on. That's why I don't think this, like a lot of that's coming out. I don't know if they want it out. Like it's some dark stuff coming out. People just gonna get caught up in the baby oil, which they saying the baby oil could be laced, is what some people are saying. So the baby oil, I was wondering why the feds would keep inventory of that many bottles of baby oil.
and
But
then
Yeah,
they said
and then people here's what I don't
liquid
like.
ecstasy, right?
Here's what I don't like. People are running around saying, "Oh, they're going after Diddy because he's a black man. It's all set up." No, he did that. He did that. Don't try to pull a he's black and this is why they're going after him. So no, he did that. He's wrong for what he did to those people. He's wrong for making people
Diddy
give
was
up,
sloppy.
yeah, giving up butt to to progress to a certain point in their career, holding them back and holding things over their head. Bro, he's the worst
Man,
type
none
of
of them
people.
victims. None of
He's
them
the worst
victims.
type of people. He's the worst type of people, man.
Both sides are worst people.
Yeah,
If you
that's
gave
what
up
I
your
said
booty for
earlier.
fame to Diddy, like both sides are
But it's
terrible.
just
Like everybody in that relationship deserves each other. There's
it's
no
just
victim in that situation, bro.
like I don't feel
Meat
sorry for
Mill and Diddy both, even exchange. I don't feel sorry for neither party. Like
him.
they both got what they wanted out the deal.
Yeah, it's just frustrating, man. It's just like y'all sit up here and people are like, "Oh, because he's black," and they just got him on baby oil. Did y'all read the paperwork? It's more than baby oil, dog. Just the guns
Yeah,
alone.
those are the
The
people that get
guns
on my
alone.
nerves.
The guns
Yeah.
alone, bro. You're done. You're done. Scratched out serial numbers on automatic rifles. You're done. You ain't
But
even
y'all
supposed to
niggas
have.
couldn't wait to take the black man down, boy.
Yeah, like he's nobody to be parading around and saying take down. Now, if they went after somebody like Master P, then yeah, you know what I'm
Yo,
saying.
this shit is wild to me though, man. This is P. Diddy.
And everybody like, why ain't nobody coming up speaking for P Diddy? Because they on the tapes.
Yeah.
They on the tapes. They ain't trying to say nothing. They
All right,
want
let's
P
go down.
Diddy to
Let's
go
play this.
away.
Let's play this game, man. What if Denzel's on the tapes?
Man, that's gonna be a fracture.
Oh
That's
man,
gonna
come
be a
on,
fracture.
dog.
That's gonna be a
That boy
fracture.
Denzel on the tape fucking did it.
I-
King Kong ain't got shit on with.
man, I'll lose it, man. Humanity, boy, you know how catastrophic
Oh
this gonna be,
man,
dog. You know how, bro, the
not
book of
Denzel, dog. Don't put it. Oh man.
Equalizer, man.
But I
See,
can see like he
man,
played them different roles. He played some killers now.
man, I don't even want to think about it, dog. That's like bro.
He
What if
got to tap into something.
what if Obama on the list?
Hey man.
Boy, it's gonna be some depressed people around here. They're gonna be like, free Diddy. They made this up. They trying to go after all the black people. That's an AI tape. That tape got AI.
Tape got AI.
Boy, you gonna see some.
It's all speculation, man. I think there'll be some tough rappers on that list, as we all could see, man.
Yeah.
I know Ross was too close to Diddy. I know he on one of them tapes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I told y'all from the gate, man. I told you he was
Khaled.
pimping Meek Mills.
Khaled.
Khaled definitely on the
French
tapes.
Montana.
Definitely on the tape. I seen a compromising clip of French Montana, Diddy, and Sanaa Lathan that was like super lusty, bruh. Just search that in Twitter. Just find that clip. It was super. Yeah, Sanaa
Sanaa a
Lathan,
woman,
bruh.
so she could, you know.
Oh, she probably put the strap on.
She got 3 holes.
Yeah, hit both of them boys from the back.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Post them up real quick. Made them.
But here's the thing, though. Everybody overlooked. Remember that crazy dude? It was like 2018, sometime.
Orlando Brown.
No, the dude that went in there and shot up the hotel and laid out the flag, talking about they're trying to get Trump and stuff.
Back. What he got to do with the gay people?
But no, he set up there. He set up there and he said he said everything, and he actually sued Diddy and them. He won. He said that Diddy and them gave him herpes and stuff, and he won in the court.
Oh, nice.
He won, and everybody ignored this dude. Said this dude was crazy, but he won in civil court. And
man, I'll try to keep that lawsuit lower than the bitch.
Yeah, he walking around with a doggone gift that keep on giving and just telling everybody about it.
I'll try to see how low I keep that lawsuit, man. Because I mean, being rich with herpes, you still got to try to get you some cheeks, bro. And then the herpes don't just vanish.
It's a lot, man. They said a
Well,
lot of them
that's a
celebrities
life,
got
man.
Yeah, life sentence.
shit on. Y'all did wrong. They said a lot of them celebrities got that though.
That with herpes.
Mm-hmm.
Where you
Who
get
said
this?
that?
What
Who is
algorithm?
they? Yeah, who is
It's
they?
been out there. They say Usher.
Usher on the tapes.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna tell you what's sad. I'm gonna tell you what's sad, bro.
Riri.
The more yeah, she definitely on the tapes too. The more I a lot of these people that we're naming, like if you pay attention, came to the game as kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what's crazy about it. But Justin Bieber, bro, like you just watch it when he
violated,
talks
man.
about it right now, like they totally took advantage of that kid, man. And he came into the game young, just like Usher did. They both was under the guise of Diddy, in the hands of Diddy. That's the most scariest part of all of this, man. How many kid celebrity artists that were around him, and then all the grown ass people that knew, right? Because there's a lot of people that maybe even if they weren't involved in this heavily or just
they
knew
knew
about it,
the
they
minors.
knew. People knew how the minors and stuff were getting taken advantage of, even women, like how people were getting sexually abused, and everybody just kept this shit hush. Like,
Man,
even if you're not on the tapes, dog, like you're a piece of shit.
Yep.
That
You
boy
know, they
told
came
Usher,
in, they
man.
cleaned up, and they you know, they prepared everything. The ones that drove them there, the ones that picked them up, the ones that gave them clothes, all that, bro. They all complicit in this, man. They all complicit. They knew what was going on. The maids, they need to go snatch the maids up. The ones that had to clean up all their baby oil and stuff. They'll let you know what's going on.
Well, there just ain't no price on my cheeks. These cheeks are not for sale.
Man,
that's why you gotta have. That's why
Usher was tired of getting rammed, and he was like, "Man, I gotta get
You
some
so
of this
tired
heat
of
up off
getting
me." And he brought in Justin Bieber. He sacrificed those little white boy cheeks, man.
Oh, Usher.
Yeah, I think like because he was a kid. He was the one. You know what I'm saying?
And like now you go back. This man, you gotta watch. Get him to the Greek, bro. That whole thing with Diddy in that movie, bro. He basically said he told you everything that he was doing, bro. Word for word, what he was doing. Go watch. Get
That
him to the
movie
crib.
looked terrible. No, I'm not gonna go watch it. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was terrible the first time I tried to watch when it came out. You watched the whole shit? What was it about? Because I couldn't get
Yeah.
through it.
Just getting the guy like
Or
they
they
in the
taking butt
business.
and you just watched the whole movie?
No, they weren't
Oh,
talking about. Diddy was talking, but Diddy was talking
Oh.
about how you got to violate people and how they got to give up the magic hole if they want something. Like he basically told you what he does, bro. He was playing him, his true self in that movie. You got to watch it, man. You have to
Well,
watch
Diddy
it.
been saying freak bullshit this entire
But
time. Like he hasn't been hiding this shit.
he was in true, like reading the indictment, hearing the things that he's done, and watching that movie and him telling you everything that he's doing. You're like, holy, he was his true character.
Bro, yeah, maybe so, but every clip you go watching him on like Tonight shows, like all that stuff, he's been saying some wild shit this entire time, and people just brush it off as Diddy's joking. No, Diddy's a fruitcake. He was a fruitcake when he sat down with
Just-
Fabulous and Jadakiss on that Drink Champs episode,
Yeah.
like when it first got
Scraping
started.
and scrambling, daddy.
No, that
Ain't no
wasn't even
man-
that clip.
Ain't no
He was
man
like,
gonna
he
call
kept
me
asking
daddy, bro.
Fab, won't you spend your birthday with me, Daddy? Like,
Yeah.
what?
good gosh.
Yeah, like that's some weird stuff, man. That is some weird stuff. And then like he would be on when Instagram Live during COVID. He was talking. It was just that shopping thing, and Meek Mill, the one who took him up on the shopping thing. He was always asking dudes, "Let me take you shopping. Let me take you shopping." And it's just like, dog, like what's
Man, the streets want to know what happened to what's his name, Farnsworth Bentley. They say he the one who got all the scoop.
Freddie said that was his boyfriend
Oh damn.
Of course.
from making the band. That was his boyfriend. It makes sense.
You think he's just walking around with an umbrella and getting paid?
Oh no.
Let's go. Let's move along, man. Let's get off the Diddy stuff, man. We already 40 minutes in deep. Pause. What else we got on here?
Man, but that's some energy right there. You 40 minutes deep, boy. Golly, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Shannon Sharp ass.
Got that that red pill, that yellow jacket.
Man, let's talk about this Gettysburg, Pennsylvania college, man. They had kids from the swim team. It was 4 kids from the swim team, including one black swimmer. They invited the black swimmer over to the house. He was all cool with his teammates, and they pinned him down. His closest friend, who like this is his ace, carved the word nigger into his chest, the ER, carved it into his chest, and the school didn't tell nobody, and allowed the student to just disenroll from the school. No punishment, no police investigation, no hate crime charges, nothing. And this is a school of about like 700 people, you know, well-to-do, a lot of money in this community, very rich, very white, very affluent community that this college is in, and they haven't released the name of the kid that did it or anything. We know the victim, but we don't know the name of the person that did it, and they just allowed them to just continue on with their life. And the school was just like, oh, we did an investigation and he's not here no more. That's it.
What was I guess what the parents say, you know?
Reading what the parents say, bro, is kind of disappointing. They were just like, oh, it's just we just need to get some understanding of what happened, and we want to know, are they going to hold them responsible? And I'm just like, what in the world is going on in this community? Like, why you, man? I would have burnt that school down. My son come home with NIGGER and carved into his chest. Man, I'm gonna behead the whole family. I'm beheading the whole family. It's the only acceptable response to that. So it's just disheartening and there's no news coverage about it. None of the media is covering it. Nothing. So it's kind of just like you got to go to the local news to read about it.
How the hell you get the scoop then?
TikTok. I was on TikTok, and TikTok is like the new. They're gonna push if they got an agenda to push, it's gonna hit your algorithm and just blow up. And so I went Google about it. It is hard to find, and then you had to go to the local newspaper, and they like mentioned it. They did like a little article on the 24th of it.
Yeah, my take is, man, teach your kids some awareness. Like everybody ain't your friend. Especially like the counterparts, you just got to be able to read the room. Don't put yourself in compromising situation. Um, because kids could be some evil little motherfuckers, man. They only spawns of what's raising them at the house, man. So if hatred's being, preached at the house, eventually it's gonna show itself. But yeah, bro, everybody just ain't your friend, and that's a hard lesson for kids. Kids sometimes gotta learn that shit on their own. But I make sure I tell my son that all the time, bro. Your friends at the house. You come here, you socialize, you do your thing. I know you're gonna be a preteen, have fun with these guys, but like, do not trust these people. Like, you only can trust them as far as you know them. I mean, as far as you can see them, because you don't know these people. You just know them when you go to school, whatever persona they put on, whatever personality they bring.
Uh,
They need to know that before they even go to the workplace, because it's the same thing. These people are not your friends, man. They're just not. You don't know what the
Yeah,
hell these people going through at the crib.
I think it's a huge lack of self awareness for the parents. Like you should know, like especially if like he on a swim team, you're around like people on his team, like 'cause you go on all these different competitions, so you know what type of kids that they around, like
so
to a certain
so
extent.
so it only came to light though. It only came to light because the parents came forward, and the parents said, we decided to come forward to add clarity, not stir controversy, as we struggle to comprehend the nightmare that haunts our son and our family." Man, I come forward because I'm burning the school down. That's how you
Man,
gonna know.
I'm gonna keep it all. It's some polite Negroes out here, bro. Like, it's some Negroes that don't want to step on the toes of white folks, and they
It's,
and they
it's,
they'll cater their feelings and be uncomfortable with not trying to offend somebody by just like protecting themselves, bro. Like, that's a demographic of us that exists.
he
Oh
said,
yeah.
they says for
Because
this.
imagine if somebody does that to your son, and you're like politely trying to step around with and not offend somebody. Like,
Man,
that's
I'm
what,
just,
like, what you just said is like them trying not to offend somebody, man.
I'm a look. I'm gonna just say, hey,
Press
can I do the
everything.
show? Can I do the show from jail? I'm gonna be on the jailhouse phone doing the podcast from the jailhouse because that's where I'm gonna be at. Because I'm gonna murder with a couple bodies under my belt. I'm murdering people, bro. And it's like
Hey,
for
now
this,
you call from the cell. I don't want to hear you getting raped or no shit. No, I don't want to hear no weird shit. Now.
ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. It says, for the sake of our son' well-being, we are attempting to address the recent challenges by mirroring our son's spirit of humility and courage. The family said in a statement, "Our son did not choose to have a hateful racial slur scrawled across his chest, but he has chosen not to
Ain't
return the
no
hate.
way.
He did
Ain't
not
no
choose the
way.
color of his skin tone, but has chosen to embrace the strength and diversity it represents. Our son did not choose to be shunned and isolated at the behest of some who pay lip service to inclusions and diverse." Man, get out of here. Who these parents is, boy?
They got a PR statement. They got a they
Yeah.
got a public relations team.
Man, bro, like, just pray that never happens to somebody I love, bro, because it's gonna be murder behind it. That's all I gotta say. They could play this tape in court. I meant to murder them all. I meant to
Yeah.
murder them all.
I mean, I
Speaking of
guess.
murder, y'all seen the Dolph trial came to an end, which is
Man, that was over quick.
yeah.
They got them boys up out of here.
Yeah, TikTok being had them boys arrested. them boy, them boy had this shit play
Boy,
by play everywhere.
that was solved like right after it happened. I was on IG, bro. They had the pictures of the dude. They were posting the pictures of that dude straight dropped his video saying, "Bro, he got the PRA chain. He the one who murdered him." They had the hat. They solved the case and everything. But yeah, them boys got
Yeah.
them dummies. Go ahead.
So the jury finds Justin Johnson guilty of first-degree murder, conspiracy, and killing the Memphis rapper Young Dolph. He was sentenced to life in prison. Young Dolph, whose real name is Adolph Thornton Jr., was fatally shot at Medica's cookie shop. The surveillance of that shit was creepy as well. Like, um, this whole story is wild. So, like, a lot of this is stemming from the beef he has with another rapper, Yo Gotti. Been going on for a long time. This isn't the first time that Dolph has been shot at. This is just the time they hit him and
That was
killed him.
the third
Um,
time.
yeah, but he got a couple songs, and he was retaliating with songs. One of the songs is 100 Shots. You can go back and check that out if you haven't heard that song before. But a lot of the information that came out during this trial was that Yo Gotti's brother Jook paid these guys to do this murder. Promised them, I think,
$800. He
he
promised them
promised them more than
100,000.
that.
He promised 100,000, but they only got 800.
What's y'all take on that?
It's just sickening. It's just sickening that this is what we do to each other, bro. Like, you got two people that was very heavy into the music, bringing two successful dudes that are at odds with each other, over just personal issues, but then for them to carry it out to murder is like atrocious, and then go get these young junkies to do it, like these young flunkies, like 100K. You gonna split 100K between two people? That's 50,000 a piece. You gonna go kill this guy that is bringing in millions, helping the community, has a family. You gonna go murder this guy? Like, he's getting cookies, and you gonna go murder him, and you only got paid $800. 800 out of the 100,000 they promised you. This is
Yeah, I think that's the sad part is like, how we don't value life, or like how we so easily to let money control us. And that's two different scenarios where you was talking about the Diddy situation where we let money doggone control our morals just to, get penetrated or take a life, like that's just as wild on like as a culture, like it's just sad, like how do you get past that? Because we saw this like building up for so many years, like and there was nobody could like step in and be like, yo, that's the sad part. Like all the wisdom that's they around, like nobody could have been able to talk some good sense into these brothers and be like, yo, man, you guys are more valuable than that, or I don't know.
Yeah, no, all the wisdom they both kicking on
Yeah.
tracks. Like they kicking a lot of like wisdom and gems, but our culture, hip hop, like not in its past hip hop. Hip hop is just a reflection, I think, of like how we are in some other instances, but we naturally have a hatred towards each other, man. And I can feel it sometimes. I try to change that dynamic when I'm in around other brothers, man. I'll just speak and say what's up and just lighten the mood, man. But in a lot of different instances, it's tension when you walk in a room and you can feel
yeah,
energy
and it's
coming from dudes you barely even know. And I think
going
like
to
we
a
see
gas
some of
station.
yeah, we see some of that in with in hip hop where it's unnecessary hate towards each other. Even when the Young Thug case, a lot of things that's coming out, I'm just like, yo, these dudes are millionaires. Like, imagine having your dreams come true, and you're still trying to hunt other people down and shoot at people's moms over ego, blocks, colors, gangs, and then of course it gets into one person murders somebody from one side, now it's going back and forth. But to me, bro, it's a self-hate thing that we all gotta like realize and we gotta go heal. Like we're hurt people. And we all gotta go unheal that damage. Like slavery did a lot to us. They knew when they freed our mind, they freed our body, they forever have our mind. And we all gotta go do the work to heal ourselves, man. And that dynamic, man, like even feeling in relationships sometimes was just like this, like unspoken of, or this weird beef or energy that be in the air, even with your old lady sometimes. And it's just like, what is that, man? Like, and this is me speaking just from my experience, man, but it's just like a reoccurring thing. And I've had some brothers, I don't want to say nobody's name, but that we've talked about this same thing. It's just like we have some healing that we all have to do as a culture. We all should seek therapy. We all need to read books, like information. Our way to freedom, a free mind, and to heal ourselves is through education. You don't have to go to school to be educated. You can educate yourself. Pick up books, listen to books, go get some therapy, but we all gotta heal. And that's what all this is a reflection of, man. Like the things we value are devilish things, like money. Money is the love of money is the root of all evil. And we're seeing it all play out right here. Like in front of us, the things that we're talking about. But yeah, that ego, that hate we have amongst each other, that brotherly hate, we all gotta like address that and kill it.
Yeah, it's like you can't even you see a group of young men at the gas station. You like, man, I ain't gonna even go here because something might start off. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
walk, you get in. You just want to put gas in the car, get something from the store, and go home. But here they are. They got to check you. Where you is? Where you from? And it's like, bro, why can't I just be another guy that you don't do that to the white guy?
Exactly.
The white guy get out the car there, like they hold the door open for him.
Somebody
But
had
me,
said that a while ago. It's like why only the black rappers got to check in when they go to other cities? They ain't making these white people check in.
Adam Sandler ain't checking in nowhere.
Right.
He not checking in with y'all, and he all through LA.
They made Justin Bieber ass check in though.
His car broke down in the hood. They just made him sing on tape.
Nah, checking in with Diddy ain't the same check-in. That's cheeking.
But Brody right though, ain't no more big bros in the hood, and it's just like it's just no everybody on edge. Like you got young kids, literally, man. When I was home, bro. It had this little young kid, man. He had to be like 17.
Man, it's
had a
been
pistol.
it's been like that for a while, man. I don't know why we always like in every aspect, like outside of like the beef and the rap stuff, like in regular like business industry stuff,
Regular
like
life.
regular life stuff. Like you can't just like we can't both like coexist and be great. You know, like why we gotta like find ways to like you just naturally like even back then, dog. I think it's just like this shit been
like
with us
what
for
you're
a long
saying.
time.
Let's expound. Like you're going down a good road. Like we can't coexist. It's always got to be like competition.
Yeah.
Like it's like, and the competition turns to hate. Even with the comedians that would beef from earlier this year, the Cat Williams, they was talking about who's better, who's beefing. You don't see white comedians doing this. Like you don't see white musicians doing what we do. Everything is so competitive, and I experienced that even in the podcast space. I gotta be the
first.
I can only exist. Like people don't even want to collaborate when collaboration is the key to elevating. But we don't even want to collaborate with each other because it can only be one. We can't work together. We can't lift each other up. It's always got to be me or you. I'm tearing you down if I ain't a part of it. Like even what they're doing with Shannon Sharp right now. Even when Shannon Sharp started rising, pause. I say it's only a matter of time as a black man before they tear him down.
Mm-hmm.
Any media black person of any Charlemagne, he's been torn down. Like any black man that starts to rise, pause in any of these categories, like we cheer them on, and then they get to a certain level. It's like the people become low key jealous that he's gotten that high, and they got to chop him down in some fashion. It's corny. You don't see these from other like demographics, man. Like they're not tearing each other down. Like there's some like Hugh Hefner did the same shit that Diddy did. Like I'm not gonna be happy at the demise of Diddy. That's why I'm not out there tweeting about it. I'm not laughing about it because you just opening up channels for your own stuff in this universe when you do that anyway. But you don't see any of them tearing down Hugh Hefner, who did a lot of the same shit.
Elvis?
He was abusive as well. Elvis the same way. You don't see them doing it the same way. We have a self-hate in our culture that needs to be addressed, you know, and I ain't scared to talk about it, bro, because I don't hate my brother. I love brothers. You know, a lot of things I do, bro, I try to look out for the man that looks like me. It's just it becomes disheartening when you see it's just not the same on with the most of our brothers. You know, for the most part, they'll see your demise quick, bro, or tear you down, talk about you bad behind your back. You know, all of that stuff, man. All behind it only could be one person in the space. I got to be top dog, and if I ain't a part of it, I'm gonna tear it down.
Man, what's crazy is in this business world, I got more help from random white people than I have from black people in this business.
Same here, bro.
Schooling on game, just dropping knowledge and gems and things, where black people, man, they don't want to tell you. They don't want.
Bro,
you to
I've been doing this business for a while, bro. I can't. There is no black person that has really helped me, you know, business wise. Any steps that I've made has been through a white person. That's why I don't be on it. Like I'm black, you know, conscious, and I'm pro black. That don't mean I hate white people. Like people misconstrue that. Like when you talk so much about blackness, they think that you hate white people. Nah, I'm pro black. I know our plight and what we need to fix in our community, and I'm very like, you know, I take that as a responsibility. But all the help that I receive, I'm a people person, bro. I try to align with similar mindsets, right? And most of the help that I've received in business has came from white people, bro. That's just a bean.
Facts. Facts.
That's
Same
just a
here.
bean.
And I was at this conference yesterday, and his brother had came up to me. He told me the same thing, and I was like, "Man, it's just funny like you mentioned that because like me and my brother, we was just having the same conversation of like when it comes to like support, and that's with family, like friends, just black people in general. When you and it was a couple of different black people were saying why they wasn't advertising the business as black business. One because it's you looked at it as a target and then you kind of box yourself in a sense. But he was just discouraged that like on his journey that he couldn't get like no support from his people when his whole business was built around helping his people.
Bro, I can tell you how many I can I can count how many black people ever came in my donut shop, bro.
Oh
Straight up.
yeah,
It's
I
sad.
even went I even went on this Black Riverside and advertised and say, "Hey, come over, man." Like I seen people posting about donuts and I'm like, "Hey, I got a black owned donut shop, man. Come through. Taste it. Try it out. Are they good? You sure they good?" I'm like, do you ask the Asian stores that? Do you go in there and ask, just come? I ask you to come try it. Just give me a try. I guarantee you it's gonna be good. Store clean, everything.
should have made a fried chicken donut.
With some
No, but on the
watermelon.
real, man, we'll support whatever's trendy, little, donut spot, cookie spot, whatever it may be, whatever trending, we'll support the hell out of that, man. And it's support for our own. It just don't be there. That's why most black businesses don't survive because you're in your community. You gotta rely on the people right around you. Like even when you start a business, your first customer should be your family. Your first supporters should be your family. That's how other coaches are making it, man. We got to change how we treat each other. We can't expect anybody we going to vote for ain't gonna change our life. They not. We got to change our lives, how we treat each other, how we support each other, being down for each other, wanting to see each other really win, even if we don't have an incentive, wanting to truly see each other win and support each other in every aspect. We don't do that, man. Even if you like, like hold yourself to some conviction. If you got family that's doing business of any sort, are you supporting them people?
Hmm.
This is just listening to it. Like anybody that's listening to this, if your family anybody in your family has a business, how are you supporting them? That's how you change the culture.
Mhm.
All are supporting us in our endeavors, in real things, man. Active in the community. If you got a donut shop, you can supply jobs. And if your donut shop's successful, you go open another donut shop and another one. And that's just more jobs. Like there's no politician gonna come in and change our neighborhoods or provide jobs to get us out of this rut. Only way we got to pick ourselves. We got to really grab ourselves up by the bootstraps and support each other. If I see a black man doing something special, if it's in my family, it's all real. I'm going to support you, bruh. That's what it is. Because if you can't start there, like, and it's unfortunate, like, I don't have no family really supporting what the hell I got going on, bro. It's me, bro, pop. That's it, really, bro. Ain't nobody really supporting this, man. And I don't want nobody to at this point. But it's sad. It really is. Because I watch my counterparts and other people that do similar things that I do, and I watch them do businesses and their family are there to support.
Yeah.
Like a like, a watch, a keep going,
Yeah.
anything. Like we're not around here just doing no shady stuff. Like I'm doing significant work. Like we made headway. The first NIL collective in America, I started. The collectives. Like now that every school got one. The very first one that ever I started. Me, Eddie Rojas, and Jen. Like you could Google it. There's nobody in my family. Like I got more things that I've like accomplished in this space. There's nobody in my family that support anything. I'm talking about not a share. Articles get written, not a share, not a like, not a comment, not a call, nothing. And this is
Yeah.
family,
But
right? They'll
they'll
see
celebrate baby
you.
birthday.
They'll see you, and then it's fake love. No, you don't really love me because I'm gonna support you. Whatever you put up, I'm gonna go support. Whatever you got going on, I'm gonna support. If you got events and stuff going, I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna support. So when it's not back, like love is actionable. Love ain't words, man. Like get conscious, pay attention to what's going on around you, and surround yourself with the people that really support you and love you, man. But we got to change our own culture. Ain't nobody coming to save the black man. We was here 400 years. Nobody from Africa came to guide us. Ain't nobody here. We freed ourselves here as well. Nobody freed us. We freed ourselves. And we're going to get ourselves out of this economic struggle and this bondage mindset on our people. We got to do it ourselves, man. We got to go get healing, and we also got to support each other. Straight up.
I was watching I don't know if y'all saw Joe Coy new stand up. He kind of speak about.
Nah, I like him though. I like him. What
He talk about exactly what we're talking about, like friends, like fake friends, just around you, not really supporting what you got going on. They'll rather go like find a fake page and go look at what you got going on. Won't even like show any type of like support, whatever. They'll sneak ways to look at what you got going on and don't really like.
Right.
They'll share the hell out of Justin the Boy or Shade Room or some other things, but won't even share what you got going on. Won't even share your reel, but they constantly sharing reels about from other podcasts and things. And I'm just like, man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Bro,
but then when you blow up, now they got something to say. Now they want to, hey man, like boy, congratulations, man. You know,
you can't take it personal though. I'm gonna tell you
why.
It's really not like, and that's what I've learned, right? And this is just books, but I've learned just through like psychology books and whatnot that it's more of a like an indictment on themselves. Like they're more disappointed that they're not out there like being as ambitious and don't have the balls to go really start things and you know throw themselves out there, and they're not open-minded to being that vulnerable. When they see you doing it, it's like a more of like a, like people don't like to say like jealousy is a natural thing. You know, we all experience jealousy, but it's a weird jealousy of, dang, they're at least trying to something significant, you know, and trying to carve out a space in this world. And like, it's like, what am I doing? So it's hard to support when they ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
Most support you're gonna get is from people that's doing shit.
Facts. Big time.
People that ain't doing shit, they not about to support you, bro.
Damn, I was gonna say something profound, but I lost my train of thought, man. It was something deep too, boy. I had something growing up, and it just went away. Boy, God.
Let me ask you this. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying it's just like you just sit back and you can. I just scroll through social media and I just go, and you got the people that go, like I made a comment on the Shade Room and I sent it to y'all, and like the people, the amount of people, like I ain't say nothing that targeted a person. It was a comment, that a caption that they posted about Glorilla. She said it's something about the N-word, being at peace that don't sit right. Me having to be at peace don't sit right for me. And I just made a comment, and then you're 40 years old on IG reposting relationship quotes. You're 40 years old, ran through on IG posting relationship quotes.
Yeah,
so many people got offended by that. But you know how they was trying to attack me. You're 40-something years old trying to do a podcast. You're trash. You only got 20 likes, 20 comments, and I'm just like, I gotta sit back and laugh
50.
and like, bro, you think that really don't bother me? But the fact that you're offended by something I said that hopefully it doesn't apply to you, but I feel like it applies to you because you replied to the comment when it wasn't directed towards you. It wasn't even directed towards you.
You gotta stay at the comment section, bro. They get 50. Like you dealing with some real
hateful people. I'm
comments,
like, boy.
Bro. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you 40-year-old.
You asked for it, bro.
I was just no. It don't
comments.
Bother,
it's open.
It don't bother me, but it's just funny. It's just funny that people go on there and just use that to hate. Like, and then their page is private because I come back for the get back. We're gonna go toe to toe. I really like these comments up.
What y'all think about? I got on the docket, message versus messenger.
Like, oh, I see what you're saying. When you first, I was thinking text message versus Facebook Messenger. I was like, what the hell is going on right
now? No, message versus messenger. Like, does a message or does a messenger trumps the message that's being said? Like when somebody's delivering, advice or perspective, whatever it may be.
Absolutely.
Absolutely what? What's your
It
take?
the messenger it is all about you you can have the right message, but if the messenger is wrong and nobody's gonna receive it, it's gonna be ears turned off. It's like Diddy, I'm fucked up. I was in a real bad place. Like, yeah, we all been in a bad place, but Diddy, it's you talking to us right now. We ain't hearing none of what you got to say right now. We're not hearing you saying you need to be on a better journey in life and don't do this. And nobody's trying to hear that right now. You know what I'm saying? So anything he come out and say, he could be right and say, hey man, we need to get out and vote, or we need to get out in the communities and do this. We're not hearing you right now, Diddy.
Yeah, no, I ain't with that. I think if he's talking about himself personally and trying to clear himself, that's something totally different. Like that's a different type of message. But if if my uncle's a crackhead and he tell me don't do crack, like I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
gonna
I'm not
motherfucker,
gonna
you
do
do
crack.
crack.
No,
Like,
I'm not gonna
nah,
do crack. That's wisdom. That's wisdom. Because I see what crack did to you. I'm not gonna do crack. I'm
so
not gonna do crack.
if Diddy, regardless of his charges, like voting has nothing to do with if he says go vote. You're like,
I'm
nah, man, you took pussy. Like, what?
I'm what it is, I'm never gonna receive the message because I'm gonna turn it before he even start talking.
And I think that's a level of like emotional intelligence is getting past that, right? And just taking the words from whoever said it and forget who said it. Like if somebody says something that's profound, I'm not gonna disregard it no matter the track record in the past. I'm just gonna take what's profound and expound on it myself. So the message to me always trumps the messenger because I'm just gonna take the words from it. I don't care who said it, right? I'm gonna take this. If this is worth having a conversation on, then cool. If it's not, then we just discard it and keep it moving. But if the message is profound, I'm down just to take those words and then break it down. Like we could just talk about what Dum Dum just said. What do you guys think about this? That's my perspective on like the message trumps the messenger because God could use absolutely anybody.
I think it's some underlies. Like there's always like sometimes there's motives involved too that plays into like the message that's coming from the messenger. I think it all depends on the place the messenger delivers the message. Like if it really coming from a good space, or you just like if there's a motive
trying to
behind it.
manipulate or trying to twist
You
something.
just take the words.
Yeah.
I don't think if you just take the words away, like you ain't got to guess what they're thinking, like or what move or what their intentions may be
But
of it.
okay,
But I'm
If
not
it's just
gonna
a
even hear the
factual,
words though. I'm not gonna even
for
hear the
instance, like with
words.
the Diddy situation, right? If he come out and it's like, oh, I want to advocate against women, and I want to put this initiative
I'm
together
gonna say
right
get
now.
somebody else to do it.
that's not a message though. He's trying to
But
sell something. That's
Get
not a
somebody
message.
get
But I'm
somebody
just
else to
saying, I'm not, like that's not a message. If he comes out and says something about, you know, like if he has a take on something about women being raped, you just take the take away and break down that take, right? But if he's coming out saying, I want to start some, then that's not really a message. He's just trying to sell you on his new platform or whatever he's trying to do. And then you could disregard that, but that's not really a message. You know what I'm saying?
well, even with the rape, if he come out right now with a profound message about rape, is that something that we would like want to hear from him right now?
You lagged out. I hear you.
Like if he come, like he had this profound message about rape, like in this climate right now that he's in, it can be.
I put it like this. Would you go to you you guys are Christians, right?
I don't label myself any particular thing.
Okay. But would you go to a church with a gay pastor?
Would I go to a church with a gay pastor? No,
Yeah,
I
and have him
wouldn't.
preach the word to you. Why not? And he giving good message.
Because
It's
of
profound and insightful.
No, because I'm gonna allow my belief. My pastor is something different. Like you talking about signing up for a church and you bringing your family there. That's not. If you saying that gay pastor, if he delivers a message that may be true and it's profound, then we could break down that message and pull out something of it from his sermon. If it's profound, then it's profound. Let's talk about it, right?
Yeah, I'm
I
never
don't
gonna
care that
listen.
he's
I'm never
gay.
gonna hear it.
Like we could talk about whatever.
I'm never gonna hear it. All I'm saying is if I see a person about to speak and the first couple words, I'm turning it off.
Yeah, you gotta get deeper than that. That's what I'm
I
saying.
do. So, but like I'd be like,
Gotta get
what it
deeper.
is, it's like if you got a gay, I'm not gay, and I don't have no beef with no gays, but if you have a gay
Yeah, you
pastor
do.
trying to preach,
You
no,
beefing with
don't put
people.
that out there. Don't put that out there. Nah, I don't need the alphabets coming after me. But if he's up there trying to, I'm not finna sit here and listen to that, man, because
Because you
that's not.
feel a certain type of way.
No, I just don't agree with it. Like, you're not finna sit up here and
It's-
use this word and I just ain't got time for it.
You feel you feel a certain type. That's emotional intelligence. Like being able to get past how you feel just to get to like the
No, because it's a
bones of
spiritual thing. It's a spiritual thing. I don't want you to. I don't play. I don't want you to play like that. Like, everybody can't pray for me.
you want to turn it into church. I'm not even talking about. I'm just
No,
talking
it's not
about
even
just in
church. It's
general.
just those are spiritual words that you're opening the Bible and trying to speak spiritual words.
Past the church.
No.
Like I don't want to turn it to like a spiritual thing because I just want to get to like emotional intelligence, man. Like outside of church. You got to be able to get past how you feel about things and just get to the straight words of what it is. If you can't if you break down, you shut down just because some way somebody look or your feelings are involved
It's
and you're not
it's
even
not
hearing
the
it
look.
out. It's just emotional. If you study emotional intelligence, this is what it teaches. If you shut down because of how you feel, a way somebody looks, sound, however it may be, and you can't just take in the message and dissect the message,
Like that.
then you gotta
Oh, you got that boy. That flickable internet.
He lagging out.
That boy internet down bad.
Yeah, I think on the playback, he'll still be talking. It'll all go through.
Nah, he ain't gonna go through on the playback.
No.
Nah, he gonna be just
Boy,
like that.
that boy froze.
Froze
Golly,
it
boy, must be.
mid sentence. It's
Yeah.
just like I just stacks. I just can't sit up here and you be a child pedophile and now you want to be a profound speaker.
my whole screen just blacked out.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for you.
Yeah, dude.
What happened?
I was telling Stacks, he was like, that's what's wrong with the black community. No, it's just like if you a child pedophile and the first couple words out of your mouth are something about children, bro, I'm
You
boo
trying to
this
take
man.
it like you taking
Get
it
this
to
man
like
out the stage.
extremes about like pedophiles and religion. Like you just taking it to like emotional places. That's what we've been taking the conversation to like like what would offend me the most. You know what I'm saying? But like overall, I think if the message, just like from a philosophy standpoint, I think the message in Stacks is right. I think our people, it's an issue in our community with that same exact thing. They play with our emotions. With everything that we got going on, it's a play off of our emotions, and we got to get past how we feel about things and reacting to each other, like even with each other, how we feel. You got to get past that and just listen to the message, break down words, don't get caught up in your feelings. Let those feelings are fleeting, let those feelings go and come. But I can hear the words from anybody, no matter their religion, their political party, you know, they could be racist. They could be a full blown race. There's some racist people books that I'm reading. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. If I'm reading somebody's that I know is racist, you reading a book, that's the same thing. You disagree with them being a racist, but there's a message in this book that I can use. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, sometimes you got to be able to learn from people that you even hate and that you dislike.
Yeah, I just think there's a lot of messengers, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't think there's nothing new and profound under the sun that
Jim
you can't
Jones
get
was
the
a
same
messenger.
message from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think there's tons of messengers out there that nobody's delivering nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Yeah, a lot of brothers dealing like a lot of new stuff, man, for sure.
as far as messages wise, like
Yeah, I get a lot. I come across a lot of profound things, man. I think there's new philosophers under the sun right now for sure, bro. There's some sharp brothers out here, and just white dudes, some sharp people out here, bro. So, I do think there's some just high intellectual things that are happening right now before our eyes. They're gonna
yeah,
look
but I
back
think
onto this era and say how profound these people were. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I think it's a lot of profound because the time everything's changing so much, right? I think there's nothing new under the sun, but there are definitely more profound things being, said these days, man.
Yeah, I think it's just a silver lining to it though. Like if someone lack integrity, lack morals, lack a lot of like things, like if their character is flawed in a lot of ways, I think that could contaminate the message.
You just
I
gotta know
think
how to
that
compartmentalize them. You gotta know how to put them in their box. Like I'm here for the message for this. Like
yeah,
if I'm reading a racist person's book, I wouldn't read any of their books on. They probably good at business. They probably like you just never know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna use them in every area of my life. They're not somebody that I subscribe to. I'm just curious on what they think. What are their thoughts? And read them. I don't have to feel no way. It could be I could read and say, "Oh, he full of shit." But at least I was able to read. I ain't got to agree with the messenger. It never says agree with him, but just taking in just the message and just to break it down, I could do that with absolutely anybody. What is
yeah.
Tierra and Stacks arguing about in the comments?
I don't know.